Welcome to episode 1 of Curry Burger, a collaborative podcast dealing with life and art between entertainment designers Adam Fitzpatrick and Sammy Saha. In this episode, Sammy lays out his boarding school bartering system, Adam talks about his strange obsession with walking in circles, and the two discuss the universal appeal of design. This is Curry Burger. Enjoy.
So much like that. But even comics, when I was small, I used to read a lot of Indian comics, and I used to like in a barter system. I was in a boarding school, so I used to trade comics. Like I get one, and I set a price, and I say like, oh, if you give me 5 DC, this issue,
you get this Spider-Man.
this Spider-Man. So it was not only me; it was like everybody in that, and it was so nice that was our currency. And if you made damage to the comic, you have to pay it with comic.
Yeah, so if you damage the comic, then it loses some of its value. So you have to
pay it back with, and that you don't get it back. That's forever. And whenever we meant it's for forever, and like when we exchange something and we say, so promise this is forever.
Yeah.
That's like a bond we're signing. We're like small kids, you know. So if somebody said forever and we have like 3 witnesses,
yeah, sure.
and they are going to be called up if they say no, I did not give him. He stole it from me. Then,
so you'd have like little child boarding school jury.
Yeah.
Please stand up in the front.
Yeah.
We have the witness here.
Exactly.
I saw him damage the comic.
Yeah, and he promised he gave in return this comic, this issue, and he said forever it's yours. He said forever, and we were the witnesses.
Okay.
You know,
so some kid can try to sleazily get out of it and be like, oh, you don't have it in writing.
Yeah, exactly. And plus one thing I'll hit this is a story that really came up now. We used to create our own board games.
Okay.
And basically board games made out of papers and scraps and all. Most of the games which we used to create were live games. So what does that mean by is basically we used to have a character and it'll have a shop. It's more like GTA SimCity,
So you're thinking like an RPG kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can buy this from here. You have to go on this mission, and we used to converse like the story. There's no storyline. Okay, it's just the board. So the opposite guy can make bullshit up like, oh, in this gun store, oh, this is a gun store which is so old and it just sells axes now, but it's guns written outside. I say like, oh, yeah, he had guns, but the previous guy stole it. So now your quest is to get this axe and to go on this mission with the axe, find the guns.
Just almost like a way just to kind of flex your imagination.
Exactly. That's how I grew up, and it was really fun.
No, I did something similar when I was a kid. We played this. We played games, but instead of this specific scenario, we did more with superheroes. So we'd pretend to be, the Flash, or I'd be Superman, or he'd be Spider-Man. We didn't care about mixing, genres or characters.
Yeah.
But we would do the same type of thing. One person would be, the dungeon master, so to speak. So he'd be the guy that says, like,
he's a Superman now. He has Justice League. You're always in the team.
And what was less important at that age was the rules. They were less important than just some guy making up a story that you can go on.
Exactly. So if you see why I'm saying this story, or why you're saying this story, like the influence of this culture of art and creation has been in us from like childhood. It was a coincidence that it just now we are like taking this as a profession, but we love this from like I love this. And no matter what, I read comics and cartoons and all, well, like there, since forever.
For a while, I was homeschooled, but I'd finish my homework early and go out in the backyard. And my mom would just see this crazy kid walking around in circles in the backyard. And in my head, I'm going to distant planets.
Oh God, they're so similar.
For hours though, I'd be walking around in circles. She's like, "This kid is nuts. What's he doing?"
Okay, you had those, and I used to go on like this in my. I had a backyard, but thing was that it was very foresty. So I used to make my own guns, and I used to like go on this mission. In my head, it is like a VR. I'm literally in the world, but I can see creatures.
Yeah, sure.
And I shoot them, and I pretend if I'm shot, I pretend like I'm dead or something.
Yeah.
I would act it out. So for a moment, I also did drama school when I was small, and because I thought I was good in acting, my parents were like, "Ah, you can be actor or something," and I'm from India. Bollywood is a big thing,
Yeah, it's a big thing.
But my looks doesn't give for it. So I was like, I learned it. Come on, you have to be. You have to be. I'm more of a comic guy, and so
Like visually, you're more of a comic guy.
yeah, I'm visual, and in me I have a lot of humor, and I cannot keep a straight face. We sit in design. By that what I mean, everything everything you use in the daily, even the spoon, the milk you're drinking, the container has to be designed. Design is a very, because it makes the world beautiful.
Oh, trust me, I know when we were when we were getting married, Charlotte and I, we were having to pick out, like, what kind of spoons do we want? There's like 400 types of spoons.
Exactly, and not only that, like it's simple basic thing is spoon. You're just going to like pick up your food and put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Simple as that. But no, how can that design impact us an occasion and a moment? That's so important, and that's why I feel sometimes like design goes neglected in the real world. People take it for advantage. They just want a house. Okay, you have saved up your life's income and you want a house, and I say, okay, give it to me. I'll just trust me. I can build a very nice house, and I know how to build houses. I built all my life, and I just give you a brick wall or cube.
But look, this is why it's so important. People love choices because every choice you make shows your personality, shows your personhood.
Exactly.
Even though I joked that there were 400 types of spoons, we still looked at every single one and decided which one we wanted.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, there are 400. Oh, this is so stupid. It's a spoon. We'll take this one.
Exactly.
And if someone is like that, that'll also reflect in their personality.
Personality. Not only that, I was talking about the story of you just give a brick house. He will be okay. It's a house, but if you just make it a beautiful design, you have a plan. You have the driveway. You have a pool or something. It just makes that person. Yeah, I've spent all my saving and it's worth it. Just the design is so important. That's why I feel like even like people around the world, everybody should at least appreciate the presence of design and how important design is and impacts a life. Like even the spaceship that goes up, okay, just it's a piece of like really scientific. It's so sophisticated, but it was designed by somebody. Trust me, it was designed.
Well, yeah, and I mean, design can be another topic all in itself because
Yeah, exactly.
It is such a huge
part of life. And not only not for the present. Like since I think once we grew, like started having, there was a point where design was not a issue because it was more of use and convenience. You need a stick, you want to break something, add a stone. They would not go aesthetically, okay, we would do that. But design and function, when it came like function and design matched, wonders were made, man.
Yeah, form and function.
Yeah.
And
like
the thing is, design is an umbrella term, meaning that it talks about so many different subjects.
Exactly.
When artists use the word design, it's very loose in some ways.
Exactly.
When artists say the word design, they're really just usually pushing forward the idea of intentionality with what you're doing.
Exactly. And not only that, even cutting it short, like when I say, people ask me what you do, and I say I'm a concept artist, and they're like, what? And I'm like, then I break it down short. I draw, I'm an artist. And still they say what they draw. Oh, I design. As I say that, oh, you design. I don't know what they are thinking, what they design, or what. And if I emphasize like, oh, I want to do this. I am making like props for games and movies and all this. Then they're like, oh, that's cool, that's nice. That's something new they've never heard of.
Yeah.
And that's something I really want to put out and tell people that how important is design, and we just should not take design for granted.
No.
Thanks for listening this week. We do hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to keep up with our content, consider subscribing or follow us on Facebook for more updates. We're going to be bringing you a new episode every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until then, have a great day and good luck with your projects.